Well, hi, you guys. I just want to welcome you, all you small business owners. We've just really had a burden. I'm working with some small business owners on Shop Small, Small Business Saturday, the day after Thanksgiving. And I've just seen the struggle it is for most small business owners to be able to manage everything that it takes to manage social media, making sure all your products are up, all of that. And so I got together with some of my business partners and just really feel like that we can help you guys with that. And so we just really want to show you how to make your business flourish. Just really take that confusion out. And so that's what this is going to be about. Just hang in there. You're going to get some great tips and just something new that's coming out, okay? So why are some of the sites that you guys are listing your items not working? So I'm talking about eBay, Amazon, Etsy. I see that's probably the biggest complaint I get from small business owners. Why can I not make a sale on here? Well, the first problem is you're competing with thousands of people in your same category. If you go into Etsy and you look for greeting cards, I mean, the choices are unlimited. You know, if you go on to, eBay and sell something on there, there's always somebody with a lower price. Same way with Amazon. And so, you're competing with thousands of people. The other problem is on all of these sites, to get the traffic there, you're really required to market your own business and to market yourself. And for most small business owners, you guys love to create. But when it comes to the marketing, that just kind of feels way overwhelming. And I get that. I hear that, and I see that quite a bit. Even when I go to some of the Facebook business pages, when people haven't posted in months, or you're just throwing the item out there, you're going to online garage sale sites, or throwing it on your personal Facebook page. You really are not using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You're not using all of those marketing tools to benefit you to the fullest potential. And so, and I know for you guys, some of you guys, that's a struggle. And so we want to help make that easier. And then, fees, fees, fees. I've done the selling on eBay where I've actually lost money because by the time I paid to list the item, by the time maybe I didn't get a ton of bids on the item, so it went for a really low price, and didn't realize then I had to pay for the amount that it sold for. I mean, it was just fees after fees after fees. Same way with Etsy. I mean, you can put your items up there. And their fees are reasonable, but then they take a fee out after the item is sold also. Same way with, Amazon and all of that. And so, if you're not careful as a business owner, or because you're trying to be competitive and maybe trying to get the lowest part out there, those fees eat up into your profit, and honestly, can completely take your profit. So a lot of that is just the fees in general. And then finally, you're just not getting in front of your ideal client. If somebody's going onto a site, they're looking at something specifically, but if they're having to look through everyone, my idea of buying a birthday card versus, maybe what Etsy's going to show me or what I'm going to find on, eBay may be totally different than what somebody else is looking for. And so, our goal is to help small business owners be able to really get in front of your ideal client. Someone who loves being able to get a gift, but also to give back to somebody in need, and being able to give something that's handmade, homemade, that sees the value in that. So how are we different? So instead of a site like eBay or Etsy or any of those, to where you're going in there and you're actually having to post all your items, maybe you're not completely understanding why it's important to tag those or put categories. We do all of that for you. So it makes it easy for the client to find what they're looking for. It makes it very searchable, helps with Google to get rankings up. And so we go in there and we post your item. You send us the photos. We post the items for you. We make sure everything is categorized for you, okay? But then secondly, we're going to market the items, okay? So we're going to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and we're going to market to millions of people. There's 7 billion people on the planet. And right now our goal is to stay in the United States as far as marketing, but you just think about being able to ship your items all over the United States. Like, how cool would that be? And then we're also going to keep our vendors, the number of vendors we have in each category, low. So you're not competing with 2,000 people selling cards or 2,000 people with wood plaques. Your item is going to have a low number of people, and so that helps you stay in front. So with the marketing and the low number of vendors, that helps you be able to stay competitive, okay? And then we write the marketing and create the buzzes to get the sales in, okay? Now we are going to use your input because you're the one who created the item. But my team is amazing. We're using techniques taught by one of Forbes' top 50 social media, and who runs $6 million businesses every year. So, we have studied, we have learned from the best, and we are constantly working on marketing. That is something ourselves that we're in training for every single week. So we're going to write your marketing, we're going to create the buzzes, we're going to create all the graphics to be able to get your sales. Okay, but then also we just really have a heart for small business owners. So we're going to provide a weekly social media training. So, we're not saying get rid of your business page. We're going to give you a tip a week via video to show you how to increase your own business page. So you've got, your items being looked at on various sites, okay? So how does the listing actually work, okay? So you're going to send us the picture, the description, and the amount for the item. Now, we may come back at you because I've seen a lot of small business owners who are selling their items way too low. So we may come back at you and say, this is what we will list it for. Okay, and then we're going to ask you from a list of categories that we'll send you the 3 categories that you think that your item will most fit into. Okay, and so you will be able to tell us that. And then we're going to list the item on our website. We're going to make sure all the categories are correct, and we're going to help with that marketing. And then we're going to build community on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, even Pinterest, okay? So we're going to highlight 3 products a day, and that's typical. We're posting about 12 times a day on the Facebook page, but you don't want to put 12 products a day out there. You really want to build that community, and that's what we're so good at. We've actually taken sites from 0 to 6,000 with it reaching over 12, 13, 14,000 people right now. So we know how to do that, how to create a buzz, how to create community. And then once your item sells, you'll be notified, and then we'll ask you to ship that to the person. Okay, and you're going to get 100% of that sale. Okay, now we're going to pay you guys as sellers on the 10th and the 25th of each month. And that is going to include the shipping fees that we collect. And when people are accepted, we're going to talk more about shipping and how we're going to handle that with multiple people, okay? But you will get paid on the 10th or 25th for anything that's sold. Typically on the 10th, it'll be anything that went from, let's say, the 23rd of the month up to probably the 6th or 7th of the month, okay? There's a few days there that it takes for our merchant account to process payments. So if you sell an item on the 9th, you're not going to get paid on the 10th, okay? It takes a couple of days there, but instead of just doing it once a month, we want it. We know you guys, are needing that income, and so we are going to be paying on the 10th and 25th of each month. So what is the cost for you? So we kind of went back and forth of do we do per item, etc. We don't want to do that. We want this to be as simple for you as possible. So for a flat fee of $10 a month, you get unlimited items. Okay, and each item can go into 3 categories. And so I'll show you that in just a minute, okay? Now, there's no contract, there's no hidden fee. If you get in the middle of it and you're like, I don't really want to do this anymore, I don't want to make items anymore, or any reason, you can totally cancel this, okay? Now, there will not be any partial refunds given, okay? So if you come in on the 15th of the month and say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, then you'll finish out that month, and then the next month you'll totally not have any items listed, okay? So what's included in that fee? That's all your marketing. That's a limited number of competitors in your category, and that's weekly training to help you with your marketing on your business Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages. Okay, and then that's also a weekly tip or an idea to really set you apart from your competitor. Now, we're also offering, because we're going to be using Facebook a lot, then we're also going to offer you the option to boost an item. Okay, so we're going to write the sales copy for that, but you can boost your item. So let's say you are a card maker and you're selling Christmas cards. Then you can, for $10, boost that item with no maximum for the month, and we will make sure that that goes into the feed. We'll target that specifically for people who would be looking for your item, okay? And then we really believe in giving back. That's part of what's just really been on our heart. So for every $20 that's spent on our website, our company personally will purchase $10 worth of items from our vendors, and we're going to kind of pass that around. We're going to be giving gifts to people in hospitals, hospice, or really those we know that could use the encouragement, okay? So it's all about, God has given you guys such amazing talent, and so we want to be able to help you with that, but we also want to give back to people who could just use some encouragement for the day, whether it's a card, whether it's a plaque, whether it's some skincare items, whatever we think would benefit people, okay? So how do you get started? Well, the first thing that you need to do is email us at giftsmadewithlove1, that's the number 1, at gmail.com. And I want you to include your first and last name, an email way to contact you, the products that you sell, including some pictures of the items, and the price that you're currently offering the item at. Okay, and then I'd also like to see if you have a business Facebook page for your items. Just let us know what that is, okay? And if you don't have one, that's not going to uninclude you from this. That's just going to help me with some training things of helping you be able to have many avenues to get your item out there, okay? And then if you have any questions, and some of this I know you guys are going to have questions on, you will get more information as we look at things and as we start to see companies come in, okay? But within about a week, I would say a week to 10 days, somebody from our team is going to contact you about your products and just the next step that we're going to be taking. Okay, so this is something just, I think really, we're here to serve you guys as small business owners and really help you with every aspect of that. And so, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. The best way is through that email, and just let us know, okay? But we would love for you to do that, and then we will help you get started. We are kicking this off November 1st just because it is Black Friday sales, and so we are definitely wanting to get this up and running and get you guys signed up. We already have a few businesses that have signed up, so we're really wanting to just help you guys get started as quick as possible to help with those Black Friday sales. Okay, so again, it's $10 a month, and then you just need to email us if you're interested at the Gifts Made with Love, the number 1 at gmail.com. And just so you guys can see the categories right now that we're really looking at. So jewelry, candles, home decorating, greeting cards, and we'll be adding to these as we move along. Paper gifts, that includes journals, fun little items like teacher gifts, things like that. Skincare, beauty products, women's clothing, kids' clothing, personalized gifts. So if you create something that you write out their name, that's a great way to do that. Gifts for men, gifts for teachers, women's accessories. If you create anything like that, we'd love to have you. Children's accessories. Some of you guys do the cutest hair bows, headbands. Digital artwork. So that's anything that they can download on their computer. And then artwork. So that's not necessarily framed, but it's a hard copy that you're going to send to them. If you create quilts, if you do anything for weddings, if you create anything with glass or ceramics, pottery, woodworking, needlepoint, and if there's something on here that's not listed, please, by all means, let us know, okay? And we'll definitely take a look at that and see if it won't fit in another category, or if we need to make a new category, we can do that also, okay? So, you guys, we look forward to working with you. Please, again, don't forget to email us those items, and you can go back and look and see what those were, and we will talk to you soon. We're excited to work with you guys.